What's up, chat? What's up, YouTube? This is the Needed Podcast, episode 203. We have PC Patty on the show tonight. But ask who's PC Patty? PC Patty is the first lady of Needed Gaming. She is our first female streamer and, our first member. She's been here for probably a year now, so you guys haven't been checking into that tab below the stream to check out the entire team. But PC Patty, we will talk to her in a little bit, boys. What else is going on? What are the comms? NBA Finals are lit. Madden is cover athlete, if you guys want to talk about that boring shit. Who's on the cover? Is it Josh Allen leaked? Is that a good cover? When was the last good cover? Things of that nature, boys. What's up? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls from all across the world, check in the chat. Who's here? I see my man Juicy here. Juicy, the OG of the podcast, the leader of the podcast, some would say the initiating force behind making the podcast great again. We also got Dottie in here. Matty Ice, of course, ready to be chubbed up. Just Royce. Royce is actually PC Patty's fiance at this point. Royce also I don't know if he's my oldest mod, but he's definitely been following the channel since 2016, boys. That's a pretty girthy stretch of followage. Pretty girthy. So I'm interested to find out how Royce and Patty got tied up. And it was because of me. Am I kind of the catalyst of their relationship? I don't know. It could be. We got to find out. We got to find out, man. Is everybody home from work? Where is everybody at? Did everybody work today? What did everybody have for supper? I know Maddie has special dinner tonight. Little Ninja is on Mod Watch. Confirmed. Jimmy is a vital part of the chat. B-Dubs, okay. There he is, Kyle, 32 months. Dog days of Madden. Madden cover. The Madden cover is leaked. It's not Jalen Hurts. A little bit disappointed that it's not Jalen Hurts, but apparently it's going to be our boy Josh Allen. W cover or not. Now, a lot of things have changed throughout the Madden cover, throughout the history of the Madden. I don't want to say the history, but when the Madden come out, Madden in the 90s, a lot of things have changed. One, hard copies aren't even a thing anymore. Does anybody still buy hard copies? I don't even know where to put a disc into my Xbox. I believe my Xbox can get a hard copy, and my PlayStation, right? P5 takes hard copies, right? But honestly, I haven't bought them. As you guys know, I do have my old hard copies. Now, I want to buy these just because of our little wall right there. That's all our old hard copies I have right there. I want to buy some more. I think I have Madden 21 up there. I don't know if I have 22. No, the GOAT cover I actually have. No. The GOAT cover I have, the one with Mahomes and Brady, I have it actually autographed by John Madden himself. I have to find a way to frame it, but I have an autographed John Madden cover. That's got to be a dub, right? That's just got to be a dope-ass collection piece. So then this year, I don't think I have this year. So, my man Frank was 62. Hold up, Frank. You want to come in here and drop a light 62 mid-podcast is crazy. Frank was 62. Put some hennies in the chat for him. But, so the cover, hard copy, what's the last hard copy game you guys have? Do we confirm that nobody buys hard copies anymore in the chat? Does anybody buy hard copies anymore or what? Or we confirmed everybody digital? It's just easier. You just press a button. You can have it downloaded. Like, you can download it prior to it even being released and then be able to play it, right? Franco, for real, you have hard copies? Seriously? Like, are you like how many games do you buy, Franco? Okay. Yeah, Switch I have hard because Jeff, can you download games on the Switch? Yeah, Franco, that's dope. Do you have like a collection Dude, a lot of people on TikTok, I say like a collection of video games. That's insane. I'm always jealous. Like, damn, I wish I had a crazy collection of video games. You know, that's dope, Franco. Yeah, I have like a box. I have like a tote full of my old games, but nothing to where it's like it's a collection. And the more you get into it, the more it's like, damn, I want to start collecting stuff. Like I have my Metal Gears and stuff like that. I mean, Red Rocket, 32 months. Let's go, Red Rocket. A tote? Do you not know what a tote is, Jesse? Is a tote not good comms? Do we not know what a tote is? Is that bad comms? A tote? Game 3 is not till tomorrow, which is nuts. Yeah, I don't know. Is a tote? Dottie, do you know what a tote is? What do you guys call it? A box? I don't know. There you go, bro. So you know. A bag. Well, Redunk, it's not a bag. I can't deal. I can't deal, bro. I can't deal. Also, well, we'll talk to Patty about these things. We'll talk about it's some. No, I used to have a. It was like blue plastic CD holder like that. Yeah, but I don't have them anymore. Let's talk more Madden. There's definitely like some Madden streamers on right now you could watch play Madden. I'll shout them out if you guys don't know. Let's kick the little Madden tab. We got Zan is live. You could watch iGeezy. He's a lord. You could watch who else? The nicest. Gabagol is online right now. Serious Madden. You could check out a lot of people that are playing. You know, me myself, I'll definitely be playing a little bit later. Where has Journey been? Didn't I tell you guys this about the life cycle of a Madden player? When they're like 16 to 19, they're not really getting a lot of pussy and they don't really care. So they're really good at video games. But apparently Journey has gotten into women and he's getting in shape. He's hitting the gym. Once you see Madden players start hitting the gym, it's only a matter of time before they don't care about video games anymore. Okay? Now, when you're an old guy like me, none of that shit really matters. So we'll see how it turns out. Bandana Journey is the best though. So Josh Allen Madden cover, good comms, right, boys? And I'll bring you guys this question: what is the best Madden cover ever? I mean, I truly believe it's got to be the one to my left here. This Michael Vick cover right here, right there. It's got to be the best one, right, boys? Just got to be the best one. Maddie's drinking mojitos. Okay. '06 is a good one. '06. All right, I do think the next gen Madden covers. I do think the Mahomes one was kind of hard. There was a Madden 20. Madden 20 was tough. Did I play Tecmo Bowl? False. See, Peyton Hillis wasn't a bad cover, just a bad. Nobody knew he was going to be that ass out of nowhere though. Like nobody knew that, right, boys? Nobody knew that. Nobody knew Peyton Hillis was going to go 0 to 0. That fast. I appreciate all you new followers from Patty's area of expertise. Now, I'm excited about Madden. It's about that time of year, right, boys? I'm excited. Are you guys excited? Give me your excitement level on Madden. The beta? Is there a beta? The beta's on Thursday. Can't wait, dude. Woo! 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 No money spent. Spending limit on what? Madden? I'll shout out to Octopod with the follow. Love to see it. Love to see it. I don't think Weekend League will come back. Because you got to realize, there's a bunch of people that work for Madden. And for them to bring Weekend League back 1 year after getting rid of it would be to admit they make a mistake. People that make a lot of money and are on big jobs like that, they're not good at admitting that they've made mistakes. They're not. You know? And people in general, chat, are not good at admitting they made mistakes, right? And that's one thing I like about the Philadelphia Eagles. We've made some mistakes. We got some Jalen Ragers. We had Carson Wentz, you know. But we were able to admit that they were mistakes and traded them instantly. You know, so signing Wentz for a contract, yeah, when they gave him that, obviously. Then they traded him to Indy, right, Jesse? You fucking idiots. Gave us first-round picks for him, so you know. Royce with the gifted. We don't win the Super Bowl without... You're right, Franco. You're right. I don't have anything bad to say about Wentz, but it turned out that signing him to a franchise quarterback deal was a mistake. Between health and his play deteriorating, and they were able to get out of that. Why are people getting timed out and banned? Are the Eagles keeping that O-line? Yes, they have big men. Speaking of big men, and that's what Patty likes. Apparently. Hey. Are you here? Patty muted herself. I know you're back and you're still muted. Yeah, good work. Are you here? Are you back now? Are you dialed?
No, I'm back. I got 2 drinks.
2 drinks? Like what? Like you got some tequila?
No, I made a mojito with some vodka.
Where's that? Let's see the mojito. What do you got for mojito? That's it? You got 1 piece of ice?
There's 2.
That's like all vodka?
No, it's not all vodka because I still have to finish this. It's. Do you guys not know what a mojito is? It's vodka, like tonic water or whatever that's called, mint, and lime juice, and vodka. Did I say vodka? I think I did.
So,
Mojito.
all right. What type of vodka did you put in there? Vladdy?
No, Vlad, you want rubbing alcohol in your drinks? Okay, we're not.
I was starting at the bottom.
I don't know what you guys do, but we're not drinking bottom shelf. This
Okay.
is
Don Julio?
like Finnish vodka or something.
Finnish? Like from
Yeah,
Finland?
It said Finland on it, yeah.
Oh, okay. Those Finns, they know their vodka. You know, anywhere over there, Europe, you know, Russia, you know, all that, you know.
I'm sure they do, but I'm going to be drinking both.
Oh, so you're going to chase the mojito with the Truly.
Mm-hmm. That's right. I had a tough day. World of Tanks, was testing me today.
World of Tanks.
Mm-hmm.
So, now apparently I heard that when you don't get on World of Tanks, people talk shit to you. When you play other games. You were crying. Yeah. You were crying the other day. And I was worried about you. I was like, will PC Patty ever be able to do something other than play World of Tanks? You know, just like I think a lot of times will I ever be able to do anything other than play football because I suck at everything else? Maybe I just have to play Madden forever. Do you feel the pressure of always having to play World of Tanks?
I do. I feel that same pressure. I didn't realize it was because I sucked at World of Tanks the way
No,
you suck at
no,
Madden. I mean, that's what you just said, but
no. What
like,
I said was that Madden was the only game I was good at. Everything else I sucked at. That's my point. I don't know if you're good at World. I don't even think you're really good at World of Tanks. You know. By the way, if you guys don't know, this is Patty. She is a World of Tanks streamer. What is World of Tanks? It's a game where you're a tank, and you like. Patty, you explain World of Tanks to somebody that's never heard of this video game, because I'll be honest, 90% of people have never heard of this goddamn game, World of Tanks. Can you explain it to the people?
okay, so Dub, I'm gonna pull at your heartstrings right now because I know you have a son, right? So the reason I play World of Tanks is because of my dad.
Yeah.
My dad, right?
Mm-hmm.
My dad plays the game, and my chat wanted me to play a video game with my dad, and I said, well, he plays World of Tanks, but he said he wouldn't play with me until I was somewhat decent, right?
Okay.
So then I played World of Tanks, and I got some huge raids from some of the biggest World of Tank streamers, and the World of Tank people wanted me to keep playing the game. It's basically the slowest version of Call of Duty you could ever imagine, but with tanks. You just point and shoot, and that's it.
Is there like game modes like domination and capture the flag, or is it just like team deathmatch type of thing?
Yes, yeah. There are a couple different game modes, and then throughout the year they put in different game modes, but it's point and click and shoot, and that's it. Point, shoot, bang. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Okay. So what were you streaming before this World of Tanks thing? Were you a streamer before that, or were you like, how did it develop?
Yeah, so I used to stream variety, so I did like Overwatch and Call of Duty and other first person, a lot of Blizzard games, World of Warcraft. Yeah, very very different. I didn't even know that World of Tanks existed actually until my dad.
Okay.
So.
And so he was a gamer. Is your dad was a gamer?
Yeah, my dad is a gamer. He's also playing Diablo right now.
Okay. So he's like kind of a nerd gamer type of person?
Yep.
Okay. Nice. Okay.
I have 4 brothers, so we grew up playing video games. We all had our own computer in the same room. We had a computer room.
Nice. Are your brothers older than you?
They are. 3 are older, 1's younger. He's a lot younger than me. The rest of them were kind of close in age.
Okay. And you grew up in Pennsylvania?
Yep.
When people say Pennsylvania or like PA, I know Carl, who I play Apex with, says PA. That means they grew up fucking nowhere in the middle of like the farm. Like, you're not flying into her city. You're flying. You can't even take a train to her city. Like you gotta like rent a car. You might have to walk a little bit, honestly. And so that's pretty much where you grew up. Am I identifying it correctly?
You're so accurate. I like to say sometimes that I live inside of a chipmunk's asshole. That's how deep in the woods I am.
Okay, and that's where you've been forever.
Yep. Well,
Okay.
That's not true. I lived in New Jersey for a year.
Like randomly, or like how did that come about?
I moved to New Jersey to live with my best friend while she was getting her PhD, so I could take acting classes because I wanted to be an actress before I became a streamer.
Okay.
And then COVID happened, so that dream got shut down.
And another dream opened.
Yup. I always dreamed of being a World of Tanks streamer. Always.
Well, here you are now. So, you wanted to be an actor. Were you like good in school, or were you like a shitter at school? Like, what was your school level?
Well, I'm gonna flex one time, and everybody from my chat's gonna laugh at me because I know I like to flex this. I graduated valedictorian of my college.
Of college.
Yeah.
What school was this? Now I thought you were going to say high school, but then I was like, there's probably 4 people in your high school. We're talking about college. So you were like cracked at school. So you're like a nerd too, a little bit.
Yeah. I graduated from my college with I think around 350 people in my class.
Okay, I mean, it's better to be number 1 than be number 350, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
100%. 100%.
I was number 1.
Okay, so then you went, okay, I'm the best person in college. What was the next move? And what was this? You're like, what, 22?
I'm going to be 26 in
Okay,
19 days.
that's the same thing. Okay, so boom, we graduate. What was our move when it was time to graduate? We're like, what did we study to be valedictorian? Like, was there any plan?
So I studied experimental psychology because I like research and I like experiments.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I wanted to go further with that, but I was very burnt out, and I was like, I'm gonna go pursue my dreams of being an actress.
Okay,
So I
so
did.
it was just kind of like, all right, I know I'm great at school, but I want to be an actress. Boom, and you just sent it and just said I'm going to New Jersey.
Yep, pretty much.
Okay,
Hmm.
so now did you start these acting classes, or did COVID just cut it off before it even happened?
I did. I took one, and I loved it.
Like a whole
And
course
then,
or one class?
yeah, no, one class, but it was like 8 weeks or something.
Okay, so kind of like a
Um,
course, like went for a whole, you did the whole
yeah,
thing. Okay,
yeah, yeah. Um, but then COVID happened, and Rutgers got shut down. She moved back to Pennsylvania. I couldn't afford to live where I was in New Jersey by myself, so I went back.
okay, all right. Well, this is what I mean. This is easy. Do you think the acting classes has helped you become a streamer, or helped you be a streamer, or have people watch you all the time?
I mean, I only took one, and no, because to be honest, because I was acting and on my stream, and it's definitely it goes too far sometimes. Hence why you said like the other day I was crying. I cry a lot on my stream. I'm way too open with my stream, and I'm very very like authentic and upfront with them. So I'm not really acting when I'm streaming, which is
Mm,
it's a double-edged sword because they get to see the real me all the time, but also too much so to the fact like they see way too much sometimes.
mm. Well, that's a good thing. You gotta. I feel like you have to be a human. People relate to you more when you're a human. When you're just a robot gamer, and that helps that you're not good at any games because people realize that you're just like a human. Me, I have particular skills that people can't relate to. Whereas
Hmm.
somebody like you, World of Tanks, is there ever now? What is it about that? Is there ever like a MCS or like a championship of World of Tanks?
Um, well, there are clan wars,
Okay,
which I don't take part in. There's no like top, right? For example, like you I don't know when the last time you got a belt was, but like it for example, there's no like belt to give out in World of Tanks. Um so no, there's no like top tippy top or anything, but they do clan wars and there's, top clans and stuff like that.
also you never wanted to get into that.
No, no, I have no interest in competitive World of Tanks. Cuz as you said, I'm pretty bad at like the
I,
regular
I
World of
really don't know.
Tanks.
All I see is that you're like behind trees and rocks all the time. You're never like out. You don't strafe very well in your tank. You don't have too good a
Mhm.
movement. So,
Mhm.
are you better than your dad at World of Tanks now?
No, my dad is what they call a unicum, so he has purple stats.
Oh,
Um
what? A
they're called
unicorn?
no, unicum. Like UNICUM. Huh? Come. Unicum.
And that's what. And what the hell is that thing? That's a crit.
So
And then it gets purple. He got purple stats.
he has purple stats, which means he is in the top tier of tankers. I'm
Okay.
green. I have green stats. I'm not there yet.
All right. So how do you become a unicums?
I have to be better. That's just that. I got to be better. But the thing is, 9 times out of 10, I don't even want to play the game because it pisses me off.
The game
So
pisses you off.
yeah, but like so for me, I play on mouse and keyboard, and these are both expensive things, so I don't want to like smash them and break them or anything. So, um, yeah, I don't have any like way to like get out my anger.
I mean, okay. So
Hmm.
you have no desire to have a unicum.
Mm. I mean, I would like to be Unicum. I like I like tanks, and I would like to be Unicum.
Nice.
Yeah.
So I can, Maddie. All right. So what's the process to becoming better at World of Tanks? You got to grind. You got to practice. Your dad help you, or he just laugh at you and say you'll never be as good as me.
Um. So I have played with him before, but the problem with playing with him is he's very intense. He takes it, very very
He's dialed.
seriously.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So if I do something that he doesn't want me to do, he gets very upset. And I don't want to play like that. That's too much pressure, right? So I'm like, I'll figure it out, and then I'll come play with you when I'm better.
Mm.
Um. But but yeah, I just got to grind, and right now I'm not grinding, so
Oh, hey.
I'm being a free bird, just doing my own thing.
Now, do you ever want to transition? Is that like a goal of yours to transition to like not having to play World of Tanks, like being like just chatting or play with more variety? Do you want to find a way to expand?
It's so interesting that you threw just chatting in there. That's crazy. Do you think that I would succeed as like a boob streamer, Dub? With I mean, like, because that's what just chatting is. I just weird that you, because I specifically said Overwatch, Call of Duty, World of Warcraft. Do you think I would be better with just chatting?
I mean, that's a lot of women do that, and I think you're very personable, and at the end of the day, you are good looking, but I also enjoy your humor. Your sense of humor is actually top notch, and it entertains me, and I'm not easily entertained. Most of women and most of everybody on Twitch is not entertained. Women, men, anybody excluded. So I think you could do whatever you wanted if you put the effort into it. And I think it seems like the joy of your stream is you interacting with the chat. That's why the chatting part is more important than your gameplay, to me at least, because I don't know what the hell's going on in World of Tanks. And I don't know how many people tune in there for your gameplay. You're not a unicum, so who knows? I think your interaction with the chat is what makes you top tier. So just chatting would be perfect for you, or anything could be perfect for you. That's why I asked, would you like to transfer into something like that, so you don't have the stress of trying to become a unicum?
That was a really good response.
Because I was
Wow.
serious.
Wow. I mean, yeah, like genuinely, I would like to transition out of World of Tanks in a way. I don't want to leave it entirely because it has brought me to a lot of people that are very important to me and have a
Oh
really
yeah.
big role in my stream. And also, like, I have this bond with my dad now over it. So I don't want to leave it entirely, but I do want to transition into making other content. So yeah, that's something I'm working on.
Okay. Now is there like an easy, like, I guess Call of Duty would be like your next step from World of Tanks, like the easy transition to, because like for me football, the easiest transition is other sports games, right? Because they
Yeah.
kind of unique. So is like Call of Duty the next step or something like that, the next step for you?
Yes. So probably what I'll end up doing is so I have a big inspiration in the creator space.
I,
Um
yeah, who's that?
her, her name is Lovely Low. Maybe you've heard of her. She's kind of taken over the COD scene right now. Um but I found her before she kind of really blew up, and we've talked a lot, and she's given me a lot of pointer, and she's given, she's talked to me a lot about things, and she's kind of given me a direction to go in, which is the direction I want to take now, which is not focusing so much on the game and focusing more on me as the content, the type of things that I'm saying, the people that I'm interacting with, things like that. So yeah, it'll probably be Call of Duty, Destiny, first person shooters, things like that, where I can have groups that have voice comms, and it's a group thing and not one on one. I tried Madden once, and it didn't go well.
Yeah, so so she told you to go, that you are the content and your interaction is
Mm-hmm.
the content.
Mm-hmm.
Kind
Mm-hmm.
of like I said about 30 seconds ago, see.
Yeah, kind of like, yeah,
Yeah,
you said that.
you know. Okay,
Yep.
okay. Now, is this your job for the foreseeable future here? Like, is this like? Are you putting your eggs in the basket of content creation? For the rest of your foreseeable future.
I'm gonna answer honestly.
Mm-hmm.
All I want is to get married and get pregnant. I That's it. So I'm gonna keep doing this until that day comes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So that's going to stop. So is that going to like stop once if you get married? Are you going to stop working? Is that the move? Like what's the so was you, it makes it seem like once you're married and have a kid, you're done working or you're done
Well,
streaming. Are you going to retire streaming? Like rest in peace, PC Patty.
I mean, like, here's the thing, Dub. Now, I don't know, could you picture me 9 months pregnant streaming World of Tanks or whatever it happens to be at that time, right?
I mean, well, you would take some type of maternity leave, but
Right? Yeah.
you've been pregnant is just a fraction of the rest of your life or the rest of your working life, and
But here's the thing,
so
I want to keep getting pregnant.
okay, so you want like a 7-piece nugget over there, huh?
So that's what I wanted my whole life. Like
Okay.
if I could go back in time and actually sit down with my parents and be like, I don't want to go to college because all I want to do is get married and have babies. That's what I would
Okay.
have done. Right? I
Okay.
was like, I don't need the degree. That's what I always wanted to be. Was I wanted to be a housewife. I wanted to be a homemaker. That was
Mm.
my, aspiration in life. And not a lot of women see that as they don't think that that's and you think something I should aspire to be. Even men don't think that's something I should aspire to be. But that's what I wanted.
I feel like you have a. You're kind of passionate about this, and I like how. I feel like you're glowing when you talk about this. So I feel like if you that's what you want, you're going to be very good at it, and you're going to excel at that. And if a woman can excel at that, I mean, that's a peaceful spot for a man. It really is. So don't think of it as like you're, you know, in society now the people think that's like lazy or you're taking the easy way out or something. You know what I mean? And I
Mm-hmm.
think if you society doesn't see how crucial that is in a man's life and a family's life for the most part. So I think that's a
Mm-hmm.
very valuable thing. I also think if you don't want to play video games, then don't. But at the same time, you could definitely do it.
Mm-hmm.
You could if you wanted to. Because streaming doesn't have to be 8-10 hours a day. At the end of the day, I mean, you could be a 1 hour specialist. And kill it really. So, but all of this talk about family brings us to our boy Royce here. Now, Royce is this guy Royce with the mod badge in here. This is PC Patty's fiance, correct? You guys are engaged now.
Yep. There's the
Okay,
ring.
there's the ring. Royce. Apparently, he is. Now Royce is one of my longtime mods. So he's been following me forever. Now I want to know, how did a girl from the Chipmunk's ass of Pennsylvania meet this guy Royce? Like, can I have the story of like how we met and how he shot his shot at Patricia, however long ago it was?
He hates this story, but I'm
Okay,
gonna tell it exactly the way it happened.
nice. Let's
Um,
go.
so chat, do with this what you will. Royce was one of my very first loyal viewers in my chat. He found me at the bottom of Just Chatting. I had about 10 viewers, and he came into my chat and he made fun of me and like trolled me. He got banned the first day he was there for being toxic. He appealed to one of my moderators, and
Method.
one of my moderators unbanned him. Um, and from that point on, he became an active chatter in my stream, and we played Call of Duty every single night together. And we used to do these Friday night drinking streams where we would get really drunk, and he would normally make me cry. And
Like what?
um,
Like cry like laughing or cry like you guys were
well,
emotional and
cry
you
cry
opened your
like
heart up?
laughing, like cry like laughing, and then like an hour later cry like actual cry. Like he would say, oh, I'm gonna go watch this other streamer, she's prettier than you. And then I would cry for real. So it was kind of like, when you're a little kid on the playground and you pull the girl's pigtails because you're like teasing her. That's like kind of what it
Oh,
was.
so he
It
was
was
he
like
was stuck. He was stuck in like elementary school a little bit.
a little bit. But here's the kicker, um so I had a different boyfriend at the time,
Mm.
and apparently I led Royce to believe that I was flirting with him in some way, shape, or form. And so when Royce found out that I had a boyfriend, Royce was very upset, and that's where a lot of the crying came from. It was this, underlying anger at me for having a boyfriend that I didn't tell them about.
Mm. So this was all going on while y'all were having y'all Friday night streams and y'all Call of
Mm-hmm.
Duty, and you guys were like
Yeah,
gaming like BFFs and
yeah,
super flirtatious the entire time. And
yeah.
you had now was this a real life boyfriend or was this like another Twitcher?
No, it was a real life boyfriend that I had dated for almost 4 years.
In Chipmunk asshole Pennsylvania. This guy.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. And then Royce came in as a Twitcher,
Hmm. Hmm.
and that's the you guys. So then this whole time you were being giggity giggity. You were with this guy in at home.
But listen, but I really wasn't, okay? Because it was the beginning of Twitch. I was trying to get my bag. I'm like, I flirt with them a little bit. They give me a couple subs.
Wow. I do the
You know
same.
what?
I do the same thing. Really, you're preaching to the choir. You know, I do the exact same thing. You know, so you were really hustling the chat. You know.
So okay. So
So
then,
Roy started off
yeah,
as a simp that you were just flirting with to get his money. Is what I'm saying.
a little bit, yeah, a little
Okay.
bit.
Okay.
Mhm.
Was there more than that? Was there like options of simps in the chat, or was he like the man? Was he like the shark, essentially?
No, there was another one. There was another one who competed directly with him. It was kind of like a little triangle, but I never had feelings for that one. I only ever had a crush on Royce. So when it came out that I was going to choose Royce, which it did eventually, he was very upset, especially because he gave me a lot of subs.
So he was like the Mikey of your chat, and he was the man. Was he like the top number gifter in the chat?
Royce
The other
wasn't.
guy.
The other
The other
the
guy
other
was.
guy was. Yeah.
Now, this is what I want to know. All right, when do you learn what these guys look like? Is my question, because they're Twitchers. Like how long did you play games with them on the mic before you knew what they looked like?
So, we all at some point shared our social medias, like our Instagram and stuff. And I saw his Instagram, and I thought he was cute, and I was like, and he's actually a twin. I don't know, you might not know this. Royce is a twin. And I saw the picture of him and his twin. I was like, I hope he's that one, and he
Mm.
was. He was that one. So yeah. Um, he eventually asked me to meet him in person, IRL, and I said yes. And he came here first and stayed with my family for a couple days, and then I went down to Tennessee with him and went to his best friend's wedding with him, and then he asked me to be his girlfriend.
He said that, will you be my girlfriend? Was that something that, like, he said that was something people say?
Well, while we were having our first slow dance during Tennessee whiskey, he asked me if I would be his girlfriend. Yeah.
So hold up. So he came to Chipmunk asshole Pennsylvania and stayed with your family? Like, what does that mean? Like, was he like in the basement on the couch or the basement couch or something? Like, or did you guys
No,
like go? Like, how did that work? That was the first time you met him. He came to your house with your family.
he did. I have two bedrooms, so I stayed in my downstairs bedroom, and he stayed in my upstairs bedroom the first time
Okay.
we met.
Okay. And your family was just y'all had like family dinner and shit. Like,
Yeah, yeah. My family got to know him, and they decided he wasn't a serial killer, and it was okay that I could go to Tennessee with him.
this is pretty wild. Now, how long ago was this? Did y'all little relationship start? Was it like COVID time or something? Or
Yeah,
after?
yeah.
Yeah.
It was during COVID, so 2020, I think, is when it started.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
hmm
That's pretty neat. So now you guys are like long distance dating,
hmm
and then
He's
yada
moving here in
yada.
July. He's moving here in July officially.
So you made Royce break down and move to Chipmunk asshole Pennsylvania.
Yes.
Okay, so where do you guys are gonna stay there, or you guys like planning to move somewhere? Like, what's the plan?
So the reason I want him to be here is because my siblings all have young children, and I
Mm.
want my kids to be raised with cousins that are their age.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and all of his siblings are very, very diverse in age, and no one else is having young kids right now.
Makes sense.
So I want them to be surrounded by other family members that are their age. So
It makes a lot of sense for sure. Now, so your plan is to rapid fire some kids out? Is that your plan?
yes, I would like to get pregnant on my wedding night
Why not? Like, is it? I mean, when is the wedding?
in May next year. You want to
So
come, Dub?
I mean, we're in there. The whole chat. Can Maddie come and Skimbo? Me, Maddie, and Skimbo would like just. I feel like that's a good. That's a good trip. Is it going to be in? Is it going to be in Chipmunk asshole Pennsylvania?
It is. Yep. Middle of nowhere, PA. Yep.
Oh yeah, dude. Me, the wife, and Christopher would definitely pull up. You know, I don't know if you guys have like hotels out there in the middle of shit Pennsylvania. What part of Pennsylvania is this? Like Altoona or like Reading? Like where are you at in Pennsylvania? I'm from
Uh,
Pennsylvania. Like I know. You don't gotta say the address. Is it really this bad that I don't? You don't even not even near like an area.
so like the closest city to me would be Scranton.
So you're like
Yes.
northeast Pennsylvania.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm like close to New York.
Okay. I understand. Listen. Okay, a little bit further than I anticipated, but you know.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys are moving up there, or so he's moving this year, or like when you said April.
He's moving in July. He's moving into my brother's house. My brother, unfortunately, just recently got divorced.
Tough.
Yeah. So Royce is moving into that house because it's gigantic.
So who else is
So
going to be there with him?
just Royce and my brother.
So they're like that tight that they're just all right. We're going to live together now.
Yeah. They're close. My family loves Royce,
Okay,
adores him.
and you're going to live in your house now, your parents' house, and he's going to live with
Yeah.
your brother.
Yes, this comes from a place of I'm Roman Catholic. I don't like
So you're like,
cohabiting.
oh, so you're like conservative type of vibe.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
hmm
So why don't you get like? Do you want a big wedding?
I mean, it's not gonna be that big. It's gonna be like 100 people, so it's not huge, but it's not super small either.
Nice. This is exciting. This is exciting for me. It's nice.
It's pretty.
It's nice to learn about. You know, from a distance. You know, obviously we know about it, but to learn more of these details. So Royce pretty much lived the Twitch dream that he came in and to a female streamer and bagged her and married her and is going to put babies in her. He's literally the Twitcher's dream. Like he is King Twitcher. Honestly, he really is. Like people, if this story gets out, other than us couple hundred people, no, seriously, this will ruin Twitch now. Everybody will try to be worse now. He is King Twitcher.
His strategy was to go to the very bottom of just chatting.
This is a nasty method, by the way, boys. Like
Find
this is the
somebody-
foulest. You know how low of a Twitcher you got to be to do this. Like this is like below Maddie. Honestly, I can't lie. But you know who I can't believe. Like one night he's just like, let me scroll all the way down. You know how many people stream just chatting? And he went all the way. He just strolled until he found somebody. That's nuts.
So actually, you might know the person who I don't think he was actually the one who found me. Do you know someone named Figgy? He's also like in the Madden community. Do you know?
Yeah,
Figgy?
Figgy. Yeah.
So Figgy was the one who found me and said, like, "Yo, go click on this stream." I don't.
I mean, being in cahoots with Figgy is nasty enough. Like that. This is like this story just gets wilder. Figgy has turned into a conspiracy theorist now. Like that's what he does. He's a conspiracy guy now. He don't play Madden no more.
Yeah. So I don't really know Figgy, but Figgy was the one who found me and introduced Royce to my stream. So.
Okay. So Figgy was doing the digging work, and Royce just capitalized.
Yeah.
Okay. You notice Maddie has not typed in the chat in like the last 20 minutes. You know he's in the just chatting directory right now. Like, is it not nuts that he's been gone since this story's been out? He has not typed in the chat since the other. There he is. Look.
I mean, like honestly though, shoot your shot because, like I said, I had a boyfriend for like
That's
a year
nuts.
of getting to know Royce.
So you were like, sneaking around on your boyfriend of 4 years.
No, I wasn't because he knew what I was doing. But the thing was, he wasn't supportive of Twitch. He had no interest in playing video games with me. Actually, ironically, he would be in the other room playing Madden, and I would like be streaming, and he didn't show a lot of interest. And there were like very huge red flags that happened in that relationship. So we had actually broken up for a week, and that week was the week that Royce came into my chat. So when I met Royce, I was technically single.
Good timing.
It was the weirdest timing, honestly. We did get back together, but it was very, very rocky, and I knew that was going downhill quick.
So does this guy know that you left him for a Twitcher?
Probably because our engagement pictures are on Facebook.
Did you put like a funny little note like from Twitch to the wedding or something like that? Was there some cute little caption that you put with it to let everybody know that you got bagged by a Twitch viewer?
No.
Is this like do you tell everybody this, or is it like taboo to tell people that he was a viewer of your Twitch stream?
I mean, like, what? Okay, so now I know you did like logging and something, right? With like fucking
Yeah,
trees
yeah,
and.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, so but do you just do Twitch now, or do you also still do that?
No, I just do Twitch now.
You just do Twitch, right? So what do you say when people ask you what you do?
I say I play video. I say this is what I say. I say I'm one of the lucky ones that gets to play video games for a living, and they all laugh, and then I have to talk about it for a half hour. That's what I say. I try to stray away from the "what do you do for a living"
Mm-hmm.
um, conversation, but when it comes up, I wind up talking about it for about a half hour. Yeah, but this has nothing to do with you marrying somebody that watches you on
Well,
Twitch.
but I'm leading to that. So
Okay.
when I say I'm a content creator and they ask me how I met him, I say like through content creation. And
Mm.
then they'll if they really probe and they're like, "Oh, like what does that mean?" I'm like, "He was a chat, he was a viewer in my chat and I thought
Mm.
he was cute." So,
Mm.
um yeah, so I try to just keep it broad.
Mm. I
Just be like, "Oh,
understand.
I met him through the internet. He was, involved in content creation and stuff like that." But if they really probe, I'll get into it. You should see the first couple messages he sent in my chat. They're really exceptional.
Are you? You know what you should do? Now I'm a
Hmm.
creative, like artistic nerd. I would definitely like print them out and frame them somewhere in the house, or like your favorite chat logs of Royce in the house somewhere. It's like a cute memento and things like that. That's what I would do. In all seriousness, I really if unless it's not like ugly bitch or something like that. That's just too wild.
Like, so he told me I look like a great value Vanessa Hudgens. If you know who Vanessa Hudgens is from High School Musical.
No, but I don't know
Um,
how he knows who that is. That's another red flag. But okay, continue.
'Cause he played Troy Bolton in like a high school production of High School Musical.
Royce was in playgroup of high school.
I don't remember if it was high school, but I know he played Troy Bolton in something. I think he had to take maybe a theater class or
Dude,
something.
I'm gonna be honest. The people that were in like plays in fucking high school were the biggest fucking nerds in the whole thing. The theater people, oh yeah, oh lord, maybe hell. Would you say Royce is a nerd? What's his nerd level 1 to 10?
So here's the thing. He he played sports. He was athletic and stuff.
Okay,
And he
but
was
he's a nerd.
popular, but he's absolutely a nerd. I mean, dub. And maybe maybe this is just a Madden thing, but if he loses a game of Madden, I shit you not. And I'm like, it's not that big a deal. It's really
Oh,
not that big a deal.
oh, what's his move? What's he
You want me to
rapid
do
fire?
that?
Yeah.
He does. And it's absurd. I don't know why. I don't know why he feels that passionately about it. And
Well,
maybe this is like everyone who plays Madden. Maybe everyone feels that
I,
passionately
I
about it.
I slap my head. That's what I do. Really,
I know. I've seen the head slap. I've seen the
it happens
controller. I've seen the head
sometimes.
slap.
It happens
But
sometimes. Now I will tell you, as a family man now.
hmm
So I was playing a game of Madden, a good game. I was playing another good player. It was a tight game. I was giving up scores, right? And then all day, my son and my wife decide now it's time to come down, play in the toys right next to Daddy's gaming thing. So
Mm-hmm.
they were pissing me off last night. I'm over here giving up touchdowns, and I hear all this noise, and he's over there giggling and ha ha ha, which is great. But when I'm losing, I'm getting pissed off. And I thought to myself, it took every ounce of my adulthood to not yell at them and scream at them, get the fuck out. I'm telling you, I was this close to snapping, but I realized how childish that would really be, and I brought myself together. And then
That's great.
I told her today, I was like, I really wanted it. And we talked about it, right? And
Mm-hmm.
she was like, "Oh, I'm sorry. He really wanted to go down there," but which is fine, right? The worst part was, as soon as the game was over, now they didn't want to be around me anymore. They literally just came there to distract me during the game, right? But the funniest part is that she was taking videos of him playing with his new tool bench or whatever. So he's
Uh-huh.
sitting there playing with his little toy like hammer and his saw and everything. And all you hear
Oh,
is me in the background like, motherfucking goddamn it! In the middle of his video of him playing with his toys, they just hear me just snapping in the background in Madden. So, I will tell you that you got to make sure your kids don't distract you when they do from your gaming. So Royce's slap might become a little more aggressive. You gotta keep the kids away
mhm,
from the gaming center, over there. Do
mhm.
do you have any rage moments playing World of Tanks?
I mean, I've only ever punched things or kicked things in a trolling way. I don't actually do it authentically. Now there are times where I like scream, like I'll just drop a very loud f bomb, but that's it. I'm not hitting things. I'm not breaking my chair. I'm not, you know,
Okay.
for some reason you guys like to have the physical response, and maybe it's just a guy thing. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. Sometimes you
Maybe.
gotta get too mad. Well, when you're a theater nerd, you gotta let out some of that. Your
Do you
mojito's
work
like kind of full there. What's up with your ice is gone now? That's why you gotta go max ice in the mojito,
No, there's still it's toasty in here.
and you gotta
There's
get.
a
I mean, you live in Chipmunk ass, so you don't know too much about too much. So
Did
like,
you, hold on, Mr. Dub Ward, Baltimore. Listen,
okay.
I actually worked at a restaurant that is a 5-star restaurant. It's a resort. It's actually where I met Harry Potter.
Mm-hmm.
So
You mean you met Harry Potter, like the
I,
guy
I
that
met
played it in the
I
video in the movies?
no, I met Daniel Radcliffe. I met him. I
Okay,
talked
is
to him.
is 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 Daniel Radcliffe the guy that plays him in the movies?
Yes. Why?
Okay,
Yes.
I don't know. I'm literally asking you because I don't know. I'm like, I don't
You
know
played
shit
the
about.
game and you don't
I
know?
literally just played the video game. I think there's a comment. I've never watched the video. I've never read a book, any of that shit. Do I look
Oh.
like do I look like a Harry Potter type of guy?
I mean, you played the game, so I figured you knew something
People
about
told me
it.
to play the game. They said it'd be good, so I played it. I learned a little bit. It was cool. But
All right,
I never
yeah.
watched Harry Potter. I bet Royce has all the. Does Royce, is he a Harry Potter guy?
No, he's not a Harry Potter guy. Do you
Hmm.
know that he likes this podcast? It's on ESPN now. This guy is now on ESPN. He says bingo. He just had a baby. Pat McAfee.
Oh
Do
yeah.
you watch? Do you listen to his podcast
Oh yeah, I love
watch
Pat.
his stuff?
Pat McAfee
He,
he's the most famous person that follows me on Twitter is Pat McAfee.
he follows you on Twitter?
Yeah, I'm kind of a big deal. He's the most famous person. So, he's up there.
Oh,
He's up there. I'm moving up in the world, He's never said anything to me. I DM'd him one time, he never answered. So, maybe he doesn't really follow me, but he follows me.
but you know what? Shoot your shot. Royce
Okay,
made it
let's
work.
reel it
You
in.
can do it too.
Roy, this is crazy. I thought you guys might have met in real life,
Yeah.
Was the dating pool this narrow in Chipmunk Ass, Pennsylvania, that Twitch was the next best option?
Dub, you should see what Royce is.
What's
I'm
that?
just kidding. That's a joke. That's a joke. No, he's just a great guy. He was funny and was really good at Call of Duty. I really liked that he carried me in Search and Destroy, um, and it just, it just worked out. Just happened to work out for us.
That's nice. That's awesome. So,
Mhm.
so you're going to quit streaming in like a year here.
Well, I'm gonna quit streaming, and hopefully by that time I'll be making content on YouTube and whatever else, TikTok and shit like that. And I'll be able to keep doing it. But what I'm trying to say is, my priority in life was always to be a wife and be a mother. And
Mm.
so that when that happens, that takes number one spot in my life.
All right, that's a good question from my insight. Would you put your family on the family vlogs and things like that? Would you put your family on social media, your kids? What do you think about that? Do you know yet?
Mixed feelings because I think like family content creators are like really fucking creepy for like using their kids for content. But I feel like it's a little bit different since this is my community. It's not just like I'm building my content from
The
my
kids?
kid the ground up. You know what I mean? Like this is already an established community that's built on me and my, stuff. So I feel like it's a little bit different because they want to see the continuation of my life through my kids and stuff like that. So I feel like it's slightly different, but I do feel really weird about people who use their kids for content.
Mm. No, um, I don't think I struggle with that, but before you had baby, I was like, yeah, I'll never put my kid on social media that much. But you
Yeah.
get so damn proud of them and they become your life that like you want to share that pride and that joy that you have for your kid with everybody. It's not even about like this I want to make my content. It's just you're just so proud. Like I took a picture of him. We're potty training, right? And it's like so we go to the potty 3-4 times a day, make him shit on the potty. So I took pictures of him sitting on the potty to send my wife, like I'm doing it, leave me alone, stop bothering me, because I gotta do my
Uh-huh.
part. She badgers me for that. So I sent her a picture. I'm
Mhm.
like, this is such a great picture. I want to frame it and put it up of him sitting on the potty and being happy and stuff like that. So every day I want to post pictures of my son and stuff. So it's definitely a balancing act that I'm sure you will have to balance, and you will find the perfect way to do it.
Yeah, that's so I have a day job as well, and
Oh
I
yeah,
I
you
baby.
have a job?
I mean, it's a day job. It's like a couple hours, 3 4 times a week. I work for a family and I nanny for them, so I take care of the kid all day.
Okay.
So I've always been surrounded by kids. That's literally my whole aspiration in life was just that. So
Okay, so you're getting like reps. You're getting reps in over there with the kids.
yeah, I suppose
Yeah.
practice. Mhm.
Do you think you're ready for kids?
Oh, 100%. I've been
Okay.
ready for kids.
Okay.
So I like so my mom started having kids at 22 and she had 5 kids, and like I've been babysitting. I did something called recreation where I like organized events for the kids and parties for the kids. I was a lifeguard. Like I just everything I've done has in some way, shape, or form involved working with kids, other than streaming, other than Twitch. So yeah, it's what I've always wanted.
Hmm. And what does Royce do? Is he like a gamer type of
Royce,
field?
he was in the Coast Guard, so he was in the Coast Guard. He recently just got out of the Coast Guard with like very he was the only person in his base to ever get some certain award. Like he very very high praises in the Coast Guard, so they wanted him to stay. Um, but that's not what he wanted, so he left and he's doing his degree right now. He just graduated from his associates and he's going to get his bachelor's for the next 2 years in computer information technology. And hopefully he finds a job and gives me lots of babies.
Hmm. So what's he gonna do when he get up there? Does he have a job? Is he gonna like cut trees, or what is he gonna what's the move?
When he gets here, I don't know what I mean, he said he's been looking. I know he wants to do like a side job, part-time job while he's in school because he still has 2 years left. But he hasn't told me if what he decided yet. But that's the plan is he's gonna do his side job. I'm gonna keep streaming and
Grind.
yeah, yeah.
There it is. So, but
And
all
no,
right.
neither of us are
This
rich.
is
I keep
interesting.
seeing comments in the chat saying that we have to be rich. We're not rich. My family is very middle class. Royce is middle class. Like, we're not rich. We don't have a bunch of money. I just want to have babies. Is it maybe unrealistic? Sure. I don't care.
No, it's not unrealistic. It's whatever your little heart desires. I want to know why is our wedding a year away from now?
So honestly, because Royce is going to go through RCIA, which is Rite of Christian Initiation for adults, he's going to become a full Catholic, which is going to take an entire year, so that when we get married, we'll have a full Catholic mass.
Also, he has to go through like a program to be
hmm
Catholic. Okay.
So he was baptized Catholic, but he has to get Holy Communion and confirmation before we can have a full Catholic mass.
Nice. Nice. Okay. I mean, I went to the
Which is
courthouse. You're making me feel like shit now. I went to the courthouse for $100. We were in and out, rapid fire. Already, our kid was already. He was in the wedding. Shit, he was there. He was part of it. We were like a
okay,
three-person wedding. It
but
was nice.
you are devoted to that kid, and you're devoted to her, and you are raising a good child, and you are a good person. So like you are there. I am in no way shape. We are in no way, shape, or form better, higher, anything at all. I have
Hmm.
all respect in the world for you. So
There it
it's just
is.
it's just my personal. That's what is important to me, and that's what I want for myself. You did it a different way, and you're doing amazing with your kids. So it doesn't make a difference to anyone else's life.
For sure.
So
For sure. All right. So this is interesting to me. This whole last couple of years of you guys is super interesting. I'm super excited now. So I didn't really know all the intricacies. Okay, so
yeah.
are you going to take any steps to further your content creation career if you don't really have like a desire for it in the future? What do you think is like? If I ask you, I've asked other people this question: what steps do you need to make to become a better streamer, a better content creator, and be the best PC patty you can be?
So I think what I have to do is all I have right now is Twitch,
Mm-hmm.
which I'm really proud to say that what I built simply on Twitch.
Mm.
However, I know that that's what's holding me back is not posting on YouTube, not posting on TikTok, not posting on Instagram, all of these things. So I do have someone who I think is in the chat currently, who is working on trying to replicate content that I know does really well, but with my content, like editing and stuff like that. So, we're gonna make that happen. I'm going. Oh, there he is. That's prime time. That's the person who's helping me with some editing right now, and we're trying to get some stuff to put out there. So I know editing and putting content out is something that's super important, but I definitely have a problem with. I have like zero confidence in myself as a streamer and as a content creator, and it's because I've become so accustomed to. I stream World of Tanks, I get a certain viewer count, I get certain subs, and that's that. And if it doesn't happen, I feel like I'm failing that day, I'm failing that week, that month, whatever it is. And I don't know. And can I be fully honest, transparent, and ask you something? And
yeah.
So when Madden is at its peak, which is like when Madden first comes out, and you guys have like 7,000 subs, thousands of viewers a day, like when Madden is peak, and then it's like MLB season, and it's not like that at all. How the fuck do you get back on stream every single fucking day and not feel frustrated and like disheartened and like so disappointed? Because it's so frustrating to me.
It's an easy answer. One, it sucks. And it sucks for a man that, I have a family, I have a mortgage and cars and a kid now, and my pay is significantly different in August, September, the fall, or half of the year compared to the other half. But, like you said, I am 36 years old, so I haven't done this my whole life. I cut down trees, like you said, loggers. I carried trees. I climbed trees. I killed myself for 15 years of my life, and at the end of the day, this is a blessing to be able to sit here and play video games and talk shit with people, and just literally my life is hanging out with the boys in the chat, talking, playing video games, and shooting the shit, making jokes and everything. I have the best job in the world, the easiest job, and to let it like frustrate you because of that is kind of disingenuous to all the people that come in the chat that have to have a real job every day, a job that they hate, right? I would probably say, 80-90% of people in the world, they hate their job or they hate going to work, So for me to be depressed or be sad about having to play video games, although it happens all the time, I hate this shit, right? But I always remember that these people that come and watch me, they probably don't love what they do, right? And I spent 10 plus years doing some shit that, was tough to do. And now I have this biggest blessing in the world to be able to come here and play video games. So for me, that's always what keeps me balanced and humble and happy for the most part. And, I always try to find a way to keep this more even out throughout the year, but it happens, and I just got to keep going. Because, and what other thing that motivates me, not only the people in the chat that have jobs and my previous working my whole life, but there's somebody that's getting less viewers than me and has less subs than me that's still grinding. So who am I to say I don't want to do this, I'm depressed about it, if somebody that's got a quarter or an eighth of what I have is still booting up every day and grinding? Am I going to pout about it? So I get motivated by other people that are still playing Madden, other people that are still playing MLB, other people that are still putting out YouTube videos. They're still putting out my man Mexi Brian puts out, I watch a TikTok of his every damn day. Mexi Brown, our Mexican guy. So you are female, we have one Mexican. We're looking to acquire more Mexicans in Need of Gaming, more streamers. But he puts out
diversity.
Yeah, he puts out a TikTok every single day. And I watch him like, who the hell am I to not be able to boot up and put TikTok out every single day if he's putting TikToks out all day, So for me, like, smaller streamers and smaller content creators motivate the shit out of me, and I try to tell them all the time. Even throughout the year, like, dude, I gotta, and on top of that, it's like, if you're the top dog, like, you gotta keep going, or these dudes are gonna catch you, and you won't be the top dog anymore. And then I gotta look at my family, like, damn, I didn't want to play video games tonight, that's why, it's not like I didn't want to go carry logs around, or I didn't want to go sweat in some factory. No, I didn't want to play video games tonight. That's why we're not the top dog anymore. So it's a lot of things that keep me humble and keep me motivated, but mostly just other people that work in the world and other people that are in my field that are working harder than me. Even though no matter how successful you are, you can't be outworked, or at least, to some extent. So that's what motivates me, for the most part, And nobody starts with a million viewers, a million subscribers, a million anything. You know, I get so depressed at YouTube all the time because I have 42,000 subscribers, and you know, like when I step back and say 42,000 people are subscribed to my YouTube channel, like that's a lot. But in this field, you're always looking up, right? You're always looking up, always. You never look down, and you never step back to say like, damn. But 42,000 people are subscribed to my YouTube, and that's a big deal. And that's something that, you know, I can hang my hat on. But I hate it. I'm like, this sucks. Like, my YouTube sucks. Every single day I say that, and I keep uploading because each video could get 5 more subscribers. That's why. So you got to take some time to step back and, you know, look down or look at yourself and where you've come from, and not always just stay looking up. So that's kind of how I stay motivated and stay, you know, on top of my game for the most part.
That's a really good perspective. That was a really good answer.
Plus, I have nothing else to do. I'm 36 years old. I'm not going to school. You know, it took me 5 years to graduate high school. I am not the scholar that you and Royce are, all right? That's not an option for me. I went to trade school to learn how to cut trees and shit. So for me, this is all I got. So when they told me in Madden 16, I played Madden my whole life, oh, you can make money from people watching it? I'm like, shit, I'm good enough that people would watch me. So for me, it was a no-brainer. So I tried to put my all into it. You know, so for me, just that's it. I've got nothing else to do. You're a scholar, you know, so. And an actress, so who knows?
Oh, yeah, big time. Have you heard I look like Lana Lang from Smallville?
Who? I thought it was some other chick from some of your. What did he call you?
Royce thinks I look like Vanessa Hudgens from High School Musical, but in my chat, I get that, like, at least once a day, that I look like Lana Lang from Smallville, which is insane because she's Asian and I'm Italian. So it doesn't make any sense at all to me. Look, someone just said, yeah, she does. I do, I don't!
Who is this? Vanessa Hudgens? Who is this? This lady?
So Vanessa Hudgens, Royce thinks I look like a great value version of her. Which is fucked up, by the way.
I mean, I don't know.
You don't see it?
What do we think, chat?
Okay, now look up... Now look up Lana Lang from Smallville, or Kristen Cruick. Because that's the other one. You wrote Vanessa Hutchinson?
Is it the wrong person?
Vanessa Hudgens.
Lana Lang?
Yeah, Lana Lang. The actress's name is Kristen Cruick.
Oh, you look like her a little bit, yeah.
I don't, though.
Yeah. The other chick, well, it must have been a wrong chick. Yeah, that's you.
Oh my, she's literally Asian!
She don't look that Asian. She's Asian?
She's Asian? What do you mean she's Asian? She clearly looks Asian!
This chick looks Asian?
I don't know what kind of Asian, but she's some type of Asian.
This is Asian?
Yes, look! Yeah. What are you talking about? Yeah! Alright.
I don't think you know what an Asian look like.
Okay. That... Bruce Lee?
Alright, yeah, what are we doing right here? What are we doing? I don't think you know anything about Asians. I don't know.
We're twins. But yeah, I get that all the time.
Jeez. But you should always be confident in yourself. Look, you had a Twitch viewer move all the way from Tennessee to Chipmunk Hole for you. All right, and it wasn't because of your looks, because looks fade off pretty rapidly, honestly. You know, they do. Be honest, they do.
I have time.
No, I'm just saying, it's not about that you're going to stop looking good. It's just that you kind of get used to them, where you like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're not in all of that anymore in a relationship pretty quickly. You know, it's the bond that you have as your personality. You know, and that's what keeps people in your chat. You know, people will show up because you're pretty, but you know, you got to keep them engaged. You know, and you do a great job of that. Honestly, you are.
You too, Dub. You too.
I mean, I know that I'm one of the best streamers in the world. Like, I know that. But, you know,
yeah.
So, and that's what you have to remember. You gotta have confidence in yourself. Somebody else is doing it. You ever watch other people's shit and be like, "Yo, I'm better than them"? You don't do that? Yeah.
No, most of the time I think, wow, they have a lot of subs and a lot of viewers. How do I get that?
You don't ever be like, yo, I'm one. I don't know if you watch like female streamers. Is that like, or do you more like World of Tanks viewers? Like, what's like, all right,
No,
what's your
so
inspiration? Do you get like, do you look at like female like content creators or like World of Tank content creators?
when I actually watch streams, and I don't know if this is gonna like be surprising or not. When I actually watch streams, I watch like Asmongold or like Kitboga or like fucking Huskers or something or Aiden. Like I like to watch. Here's the thing, and I don't know if this is just a me thing. I don't know. I feel like I have a very hard time finding female streamers that I like because I feel like a lot of them. The second I see fucking exclamation point OnlyFans or exclamation point like socials and I click on that and there's a fucking OnlyFans, I'm out. And it's 90% of the fucking time. So I have a very hard time finding female streamers that I like because the second you sell out and you use your fucking titties as your content, I'm gone. I can't do that.
So,
So I tend to watch male streamers because I just think in general they're less shitty.
because they don't have
So
they don't have the built-in content
yes,
of titties.
yes, no, literally, because they actually have to grind based on their content, their skill, their humor, their whatever it is. Whereas women on this platform, under the guise of like femininity and don't be sexist and feminine, like all this shit, will say, I deserve everything that the guys get, and I should have the same rules and blah 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 blah. But like, sub to my OnlyFans. Here are my boobs. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Like that's literally the opposite. It's the opposite of what you're saying, and I can't fucking stand it.
So, are you like the are you like anti-female streamers like that? Are you like wearing the badge of quality female streamer? Is that like one of your
I am
goals?
I am 100% upfront. Yeah, any person who has an OnlyFans and promotes sexual content and says my content is hot tub streaming or I have sexual content linked, I do not support. I don't want any association with them because I think it's bullshit, to be honest. Especially because they sit there and say like, yeah, feminism and like I just I deserve just as many subs and just as many things as the boys, and I'm like, you're literally using your fucking built-in titties that the guys don't have for your content. Fuck off.
Well, sometimes you gotta use what you have to like reel them in. You know, that's like your
Then do it
advantage.
somewhere else. Do it on a different platform. Don't do it on a gaming platform.
You gotta
Like
expand. You gotta expand your platforms. You know, the multiple platforms. You know.
do it on a different platform.
Oh, they do. Don't worry.
This is not what it's meant for.
The hot tub chick has like 16 links. Maddie told me he
I,
follows them all.
does he? I bet Maddie does. That seems like something Maddie would do.
Nice, nice, nice. I mean, good. I mean, yeah. I
Subs to
suppose.
W OnlyFans. W and OnlyFans? And for
It,
the record, I feel this way about men too. If men have an OnlyFans, I'm also saying fuck them. But
what's wrong? You're so anti OnlyFans.
I just don't think that it's. I just don't like it. I just don't like it.
Yeah, you are conservative. You are.
Oh,
There it
yeah,
is.
I'm 100% Catholic conservative person. Yes, I think OnlyFans is fucked up and bad for everybody, and I really hate it when like streamers have that shit like linked in their socials or like if you do it on a different platform, whatever. But when you connect it to Twitch, I don't like it. So
Yeah. What do you think about Skimbo taking his shirt off for the subs? What do you think about that?
I mean,
That's a little wild, right? When you think about it, like when he gets a certain amount of subs, he takes his
well,
shirt
the thing
off.
is, I never actually see him take his shirt off. He always says, I'm taking my shirt off at this many subs, and then every single time I click, the shirt is still on. So I just don't.
Oh no, it happens. It happens.
I've never seen it. It happens. I wish somebody would, screen record it or something. Towel goes on his head. I hear that Malibu Mike, that's his name.
Yeah.
I've never actually seen Malibu Mike in action, but I heard he goes hard.
Well, what about sometimes like now I have to turn my camera off when I get up because sometimes like my ass crack slips up. Like if I can get out of the chair real quick, like my ass crack is out, and over 5 people clip it in that little 10 seconds or that little 2 seconds my ass crack was out. So many people clip it right away.
Nobody
Like
does
instant. I swear to God.
No,
Yes,
they
every
don't.
time. Patty, we've been over this. Ask the chat all the time. Some of my loyal viewers, like long hair don't care, have clipped it, and I go look and see it's like 5 people clipped it. Thank you. Yes, it's disgusting. And like I'll be honest, I'm not ugly, but I'm definitely not the guy you want to clip the ass crack of. You know, I don't think I have an attractive. I have a real flat ass, not a lot of hair on it, but you know. It's definitely flat and nasty. You know, it's super white, like the color of my shirt right now. Our shirts are about that's about my ass. You know, so for people to clip that is actually nasty. You know, but feet.
I don't know why they're clipping that then.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I was surprised. That's why I have to literally. I can't move anymore. I can't move because they're going to put it on Reddit and I'm going to get banned. You know.
Yeah, I don't have that problem anymore. People don't clip my ass, so it's great.
Are you
I'm
sure?
glad I
Do
don't
you
have that
check?
issue.
Do you check?
I mean, I haven't checked. I just assume that being in World of Tanks, nobody's clipping my ass.
Do you ever? Does Royce ever say like? I think he moves up there, right? I think he can help you with your content while you guys in this year of engagement. Can he not like
Right?
edit videos and shit for you?
No,
If he's not
no.
doesn't have a job yet, is that not a good
Listen.
job for him?
I want him to stream Madden. I really do. He's so entertaining. He's really a
Okay.
handsome guy. And I know I sound biased, but he's a handsome guy. Do you want
Well-
to see our engagement pictures? You can see what Royce looks like.
Yeah, let's see. Can you
I'll
screen
show
share
you.
them? Screen
He's
share.
a handsome guy. He's very funny. He's very entertaining. I really do think he could succeed as a streamer. But he just gets so mad at the game.
That's a good thing.
Why is that a good thing?
Dude, I have the perfect ratio of anger to chill for a streamer. Me. Chat will agree. I have a great ratio of rage to non-rage in my chat. Maybe they want rage every game, but I don't think that's good. I think rage every 10 games or so is what makes it, honestly. What's RFC? What's that mean?
What's that mean?
Yeah.
Wait, did it work?
Are you screen sharing?
I tried. I don't know why it didn't go live.
Because you have your camera on, you can't do both.
I should be able to, because it's a camera, not a webcam, so it shouldn't give me a problem.
My bad, money bags.
No,
Oh,
no,
there
it was a
it is.
gift.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
didn't pay for this. This was a gift.
All right, make it live. Go.
It's not working!
Did Royce buy you?
No,
Camera?
no. Actually, the person who bought this camera for me was a supporter of the girl who exposed my relationship with Royce to my whole community, which made remember the guy I told you about who gifted a bunch of subs?
Is he out now?
He left. Yeah.
What's his name?
I can't tell you.
I want to try to get him in here. Maybe he'll get some subs in here. Like what? Like what?
No.
He's out.
He only gifted subs to girls.
Tino Creed.
No, not Tano, Mike.
Oh.
Tano didn't. No. I'm talking about you know who, the one.
The one.
The
I don't know the one. This is Maddie.
Let me see. Oh wait, I have a picture right here. Here, I'll show you this little.
Do you have like pictures on Instagram?
No. I mean, I don't. I have
What-
pictures on my desk because
What was your Facebook? Don't you have a Facebook? There's no
ready?
fucking way. This is the picture you have?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, what a dweeb. He looks like he was in playgroup. Definitely playgroup vibes. Definitely play theater vibes. Oh, you guys are so cute.
Look at him. He's just a little nugget.
A little
What do you
nugget.
mean? Theater vibes. Hey, I was a theater kid too, Dub. What are you trying to say?
You guys are fucking nerds. I mean, it's pretty straightforward. Anybody that participated in a theater class was a nerd. So the chat will vouch with me on that. That theater class, ultimate nerds. Like literally just they never had lunch because their lunch money was just boom, gone.
No, he was an athlete and he was popular. He was part of the cool kids. I know, I've met them. It's annoying. Now, I don't know if you're like this, Dub, but his friend group all of his high school friends. They're all still in contact. They all still love each other. Great vibes. High school was the best time of their lives. Was that your experience? Because I'll tell you what, I fucking hated high school.
I bet you did. You had 6 people in your high school.
No.
And you had one boyfriend for 4 years, and you left your one boyfriend for 4 years for a Twitcher. Yeah, so I know you didn't like high school.
No, I didn't like high school.
There it is. Crazy.
Where did you go to high school? Did you have like 8,000 people in your high school?
Over 1,000, I think, in my class.
Oh, I had like 300 in my class. Oh, wow. 1,000? Wait,
pretty good.
why do you like the Eagles? Can you tell me why you like the Eagles? Because fun fact, I went to the Eagles Raiders game because my team is the Raiders. Hold on.
Clipper ass. Damn, we missed it.
Look. I've got my Derek Carr signed Raiders helmet. Rest in peace, Derek Carr. He's gone.
I mean, that's
But,
a piece of shit.
Hey! Watch your fucking mouth, Dub.
You might get $15 for that on eBay right now.
I don't care. Derek Carr is daddy, okay? Alright, anyway. I went to the Eagles Raiders game on Christmas Day in 2017, and I'll tell you what. Fuck the Eagles and fuck the Eagles fans. They are the scummiest, shittiest people on the fucking planet. Christmas Day, and these people were trying to
Get rolled.
stab me.
Get rolled. Get rolled, shitter. Get rolled.
It's Christmas fucking Day. Your team won, and you're still trying to fucking fight me? Are you kidding me?
Watch your back.
Are you kidding me?
Watch your back.
Are you a psychopaths?
Were you wearing Raiders gear
Yes.
in Philly?
Yes.
Oh yeah, watch your back. Watch your back. Honestly, you're lucky you don't have any injuries. To be honest, like, what are you doing? What do you think this is? Do you think you could just stroll up into Philly with Raiders gear on? Did you think that was going down? Why do people think this with sports? Oh, they're being mean to me. You're literally an asshole. Your job is to be an asshole. You dress up, because I do it when I go to a road game. I want to be the asshole today and cheer against the home team. You literally are walking in the stadium to be a complete asshole. That's what your goal is. You don't give a, oh, I want to cheer for my team. Then shut the fuck up and cheer for them. You know, you are literally walking into enemy territory cheering for the other team. You're going to get yelled at. People are going to fucking talk to you. It's going to happen. You might get physically assaulted. It might happen. Who knows? You might get some batteries thrown at you. You might have some popcorn thrown at you. You might have some beer on you. But all you got to do is show up in some regular ass clothes and cheer your team on a little bit. Nobody's going to say shit to you. You'll be fine. But instead, you want to be the asshole with a Raiders jersey on. Go Raiders, fuck the Eagles, blah, blah, blah. You're going to get some shit. Welcome to the party. Welcome to the NFL. It's never going to happen in any stadium in the world if you show up in different color jerseys and you cheer for the other team. They're going to give you shit. And honestly, if they don't give you shit, then that's a bullshit ass fan base. If they're shaking your hand and they're partying with you, oh, you're so nice. No, that's a bullshit fan base. All right? Period. That's it.
I didn't do anything other than cheer when my team scored, which, by the way, wasn't a lot because the score, I think, was like 10-19 or something.
Okay.
Right? So all we did was cheer when the Raiders had a good play, and we had people heckling us.
That's right.
To sit the fuck
That's right.
down.
That's
I'm
right.
Like, are you
That's
kidding
right.
me? Like,
That's
we're
right.
all just here to watch football.
That's
Why are
right.
you yelling at me?
That's right.
On Christmas Day, the day to celebrate Jesus' birth, and you're yelling at me because I'm cheering for the Raiders. Are you kidding me? You're a psychopath.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, well, that's what you want to. If you would have just wore a regular ass t-shirt or a regular ass hoodie, you'd have been fine. But no, I want to wear my Derek Carr jersey because I'm a bigger fucking loser than him, and I want to show up. Yay, go Derek Carr. Who'd you go with to the game?
Actually, it was the boyfriend that I'm no longer with.
Spicy. Okay.
I mean, but that was 2017, so that was years prior.
Okay. There it is.
That was actually one of the red flags. He got really, 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 really drunk and tried to fight the Eagles fans, and I was it's like, no.
That was a red flag. He wanted to fight.
Yeah, he was antagonizing the Eagles fans. I'm like, do you want to get us jumped? And he was like, fuck yeah. And I'm like, yep, no, this is not for me. That's not for me.
Do you think Royce would fight fans for you?
Royce would fight if someone was in his face. This guy was the one who was being in other people's face.
He was the antagonist?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Which I don't like.
So like, if someone was like bitch to you, Royce would just start fighting, just start swinging.
No, I don't think he would start swinging. I think he would, get all up,
He would
in
get
his.
he would swole up. He'd be like,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah. But I don't think he would start swinging until somebody
okay,
really
all right, respectable,
push the
No,
button.
I understand. I would.
You know?
It's respectable. Okay, so
Yeah.
are you guys planning on any football games?
Yeah. So actually, I think for since he's moving up here, we're gonna go down to we're we're gonna go see the Volunteers game. What is it? The Vols against Bama is the one he wants to go to every year. So, college, but I don't know if that counts. The
Yeah, that's
NFL, their
kinda,
tickets are too expensive.
in my experience, the college tickets are more expensive than NFL tickets.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
I've never looked at the college tickets. I just assumed they were less expensive.
Just my experience. Could be wrong. Could be right. Well, I was looking at Ohio State, and Ohio State is tough.
I've never heard of Ohio State, so obviously they're trash.
Don't say that again. Just don't say that. Just literally don't say that. Ohio State is like a top 10 program in the country. Like, what are we doing right now? Like, they just don't say that. That's
I'm sorry.
that's
I'm
like
sorry.
it's like me saying I never heard of Sherman Tank, and I came into your chat. All right, just think of it like that. I never heard of the Sherman Tank. All right.
No, I have heard of Ohio State. So everyone in my high school went to Penn State. And then there were like a couple people who went to Ohio. So they were popular options.
Nice,
Wait,
nice,
you
nice.
live in Ohio, right?
I do.
Why do you live in Ohio if you're an Eagles fan?
Because my wife, who was my girlfriend at the time, I never really asked her during slow dancing. You know, that was,
Oh,
that's
and pop the
Jesus
question
Christ.
like Royce did.
Pop a girlfriend question as a fucking adult? No, that's fucking nasty. Cause if I did that, that would mean like I was committing to something, and honestly, I didn't really commit to anything until I had to when COVID happened. Remember, we had like a lockdown, like the first month, everybody thought the world was gonna be locked in, like zombie apocalypse, and
Yeah.
she couldn't work because she's like a behavior analyst. Like she works in a school, but at the time she was working with autistic kids in a clinic and stuff. So she could not leave Ohio. So I had to come here, and then we had a baby, so it was like I had to move there, and then we decided we were looking at houses, and Ohio was substantially cheaper, and her parents lived close, and happy wife, happy life, like Royce. Now Royce is in, you got to pick your battles.
All the time. I say that all the time.
And you know what? I watched some content today. I'm big into the family content now, and that a relation.
You are?
Yeah, I
Really?
am. Oh yeah. Yeah, and a relationship isn't 50-50. Your marriage isn't 50-50. It's not. I heard that some days you're going to be 20 and he's going to be 80, or some days he's going to be 80 and you're going to be 20, and you got to pick up the slack when they're slacking, and vice versa. Some days when he comes home from work, he's going to be pissed off, and you got to be the whole 100. You got to be everything. I mean, that's we pretty much got to do everything.
Yeah.
You can't just go blowjob solves every problem.
I
What?
just figured. I figured that's
I
what
was
probably
talking.
happened.
I was talking about like effort in a relationship. I see. Okay, all right.
No, I don't know.
Never mind, chat. Okay.
It solved a lot of problems.
Thank you, Alan. It's a temporary fix. We'll see how it works. Don't think a blowjob's gonna get you out of all your little problems. So don't think you don't. I don't gotta vacuum today. I can just blowjob my way out of it. All right. It's just literally not how it works. All right. It's just not how it works. Gotta vacuum and do other shit. Really.
I'll keep that in mind when we get married. I'll make sure I do the blowjob and the vacuum.
Yeah, you gotta rapid fire those things.
Yep.
All right. Are you ready for some trivias?
I'm ready. I'm
Now,
not ready.
I will be honest
Mm-hmm.
here. My man Juicy hit 10 out of 10 the other day. Or he hit all of them. Like he won the Millionaire the other day.
Yeah.
So part of me was like, is Millionaire dead? Do we got to switch it up now? that Juicy hit. You know, he won. Like, do I have to switch it up now? And I don't know what the chat thinks. Do we got to switch it up, or we go millionaire again, chatters? You know, all I got is millionaire, so we really don't have a choice. You know. But going forward, is millionaire now dead? That Juicy is like the Lord of Millionaire. It was a chat. It was a chat experience last time too. It wasn't just Juicy. Now, Pat, you can look at the chat. You know they're here, but apparently you are a scholar, so you should know some of these answers. You know, you should know this stuff.
That's what's embarrassing is I told you I graduated top of my class, but I'm probably gonna get all these wrong.
Yeah, because most people top of class just because you did your homework. You know, that's what I tell my wife all the time. Yeah, you have a master's degree. I tell my wife all the time. You have a master's degree because you did your homework and you were a fucking nerd. All right, you know.
Okay.
That's what it is. That's what school is, right, chat?
Whatever. Let me just throw a dob.
Or she blowjobbed her way to the top. You know, some say that. A dob, throw a dob. Tough scene. All right.
Dob, lob, same thing.
Now, do you have the stream up? You're going to be a little bit delayed here. Are you prepared?
I can see the stream, yes.
All right, you have 60 seconds. Once this first question starts, you have 60 seconds in between. So you got kind of rapid fire. Do you know how Who Wants to Be a Millionaire works? You're a little bit young. Most of the young viewers were like, are you serious or are you trolling? You troll a lot.
No, I really don't. I've never watched Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. It's multiple choice, right?
God, I'm fucking old. All right, so yes, it is multiple choice, right?
Okay.
And what it is multiple choice questions, and you have three. All right, shut. I'm trying to explain the game, and you just yelling. All right.
Sorry.
Now you have three like lifelines, which are three like abilities you can do. You can do 50-50, which will wipe out two, so it'll only be a two multiple choice. You understand that? Like it wipes out two answers.
Okay.
So if you don't know anything, you can go 50-50 and it'll break it down to just two. That you can you can ask an imaginary audience and they'll give you an answer, or you can phone an imaginary friend. But more than likely, you're going to look at the chat and they're going to help you. They are here to help. We have hit the million one time here. Juicy hit the million last week. So you got a lot going for you. So are you prepared to go? You dialed.
Yeah, I'm ready.
And you gotta make sure that you let me know that it's your final answer and things like that. You know, like final answer. That's what I'm going with.
Okay.
And on top of that, unlike Juicy, you don't gotta do shout outs to the chat with 10 seconds left on the clock. All right, you gotta lock it in. Juicy was shouting people out with 10 seconds left on the clock. All right, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, and you're picking D for this one.
I'm picking D. Yep.
A jalopy.
Yeah.
We're picking D right off the bat. Okay, let's go.
Yeah.
No. The chat helps. The chat helps. Chat's involved.
I already got it, and I know I got it right, so it's fine.
Which of the following items is the most difficult to hold in a sieve? Silly putty, grapes, broth, hard-boiled egg. A sieve is like a strainer.
I feel like I know what that is.
This is pretty easy. It's like a strainer.
Okay, broth.
Do you know what broth is?
I know what broth is. It's a liquid.
Okay, all right. I was make sure you talked about being a housewife. I want to make sure you know what broth was. All right.
I don't know what a sieve is.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
All right. According to a popular phrase, a person who is active in many areas is said to have a finger in every what? Light socket, glove, pie, bowling ball.
Finger in every. I don't know. I feel like.
Finger in every pie could be the answer.
They're saying.
Is it really pie? I really didn't. I've never heard of this either. I've never heard of this.
Finger in like every. No.
Whoa.
Pie.
You're going pie. No lifeline. You're full sending.
I'm going pie. Yeah.
You're full sending pie. Finger in every pie.
They're telling me it's pie, but I don't think it's pie. But go ahead.
All right, it's pie. Here we go.
Yay!
Which of these valuable commodities is stored in Fort Knox? Gold, grain, oil, or diamonds? You got a Coast Guard fiance. You're supposed to know military stuff.
Right?
Fort Knox.
Is a military thing.
Yeah, I know. Maybe they got tanks. World of Tanks.
Okay, so my guess would have been oil, but they're saying gold, so I guess we're gonna go with gold.
So you trust yourself over the chat?
I'm
or you trust the chat?
Royce is saying gold. I'm gonna trust my fiance. Royce, we're gonna go with A, gold.
He is right.
Final answer.
Lock it in. There it is. We're hot.
Oh, Poggies!
Which of these candy bars is not included in a standard bag of Hershey miniatures? Mr. Goodbar, the Kit Kat, the Special Dark, or the Crackle? Are you a chocolate person?
I kind of feel like it's special dark.
Look at John Beast, his fat ass. No, look.
I
Yo, John Beast ain't type all chat.
I feel like it's special dark because I'm pretty sure that's like Dove, which is not Hershey's. I'm pretty sure Kit Kat is Hershey's. I think Good Bar is Hershey's. I don't know.
Are you locking in the Spice Special Dark? Are you locking it in?
Shit, why are they all saying B?
Kit Kat's definitely in there. John B says C.
Do special dark. Do special dark.
Oh!
How does it work? If I get one wrong, am I screwed?
You're fucking cooked. Your goose is cooked.
Oh, that's it? You'll
Yep.
only
You're out.
one-
You're out. The
Oh.
fattest person in the chat sold you the wrong way on the chocolate. That's tough.
Kit Kat's not Hershey's, but I buy bags of Hershey. Like Kit Kats are always in the mix with Hershey's. It's like Hershey bars, Kit Kats, and Reese's. They're always in that bag.
I
You
mean,
guys don't get that bag? It's like the special Halloween bag.
that's tough. That's tough.
Man, I don't know. I don't eat chocolate. I don't even like chocolate.
Matt, yeah, honestly, Maddie's fault for not being here. In all honesty,
Yeah,
restart.
fuck Maddie,
No,
that
there is no restart.
piece of shit.
There is none. Cooked.
Okay, I like caramel chocolate, Octo. I'll amend that statement. I like caramels, that's it. Caramel, same thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they're pretty. They're good. They're pretty valid.
Yeah?
Pretty valid.
Well, I thought Special Dark was Dove chocolate.
I have no idea.
Man, I guess I'm not a millionaire. Sucks.
You're not. Honestly, it's a pretty weak ass performance, really.
Well, okay.
Well, you know,
I
it's
knew
alright.
it was gonna happen.
You did alright. You know.
I gave
Alright.
it my best shot.
Is there anything else you want to talk about? Is there any other things you want to talk to these chat about?
Make sure you guys go buy your Need It merch. I bought this myself, by the way. No one sent this to me. Dub did not send this. I ordered this myself. If you don't have Need It merch, go buy it.
There it is. That's it. I don't think I've sent a I don't think I've sold a shirt in 2 years, but good except for yours. Thank you.
You're welcome. You know what? I had to do it. I'm on the team. So
You are. Now, we had talks on the board that you are our first female. You will always be the first female that we ever have, no matter how. Even if we become as big as FaZe, you'll always be the first female. Is it time that we find some more females to add to the team? Are you okay with that?
I mean, I'm okay with that. If they have OnlyFans, will I be opposed? Yeah. But I'll still be
Are we anti OnlyFans? Chat, are we anti OnlyFans? I don't know. I think the guys would like the OnlyFans streamers. What do we think?
I'm sure they would. I'm sure they would. This is probably just a me thing. I'm sure they would like that.
Well, if it's a you thing, it's a us thing. All right? So if that's your philosophy and that's your standards, you know. Plus, we only have like a year until you quit anyway. So, like, we can hold off a year to add in the pure titty streamers to the team, you know. Right?
Right. Yeah, it's only a little while, and then you can get all the tits in here. Matty
I
can be the first.
I think I already exploit his tits on my stream on co-op. I already do, you know.
Nice thing.
Why don't you do you have a PlayStation or Xbox? You do.
Yeah, I have an Xbox.
Why don't you get
There's
MLB?
no fucking shot. Dub, there's no shot. You just asked me that. I tried so hard.
You didn't
So
try that hard.
hard
You
to
didn't
get
try
you
that hard.
and Skim to play with me.
All right, first of
That's the
all,
reason I got this
let
fucking
me
Xbox.
ask you this question. I asked the chat. When have you ever seen me and Skimbo play a game together in our 6-7 years of streaming? Chat, when? How many times? Chat can tell you all, exactly. In 7 years. All right? Skimbo, The Skimbo thing is not happening. It's not. He played one fucking squads like night in squads and lost, and it was over. It was one night. Not some squads. It was one night. And then we played basketball. We played 2K, right? This is what happened. Hear me out on this, Patty. Is this a violation or not? Skimbo, my good friend, right?
Mm-hmm.
We were playing 2K on a team. Okay. Five people. You know, we play every night. We grind. We're trying to get competitive because why not? It's mad off season. Let's try to get competitive in something else. Mm-hmm. I go on vacation for 3 days. I come back. I'm kicked off the team and replaced. Violation or not?
I mean, you made a commitment. You went on vacation. That's unfortunate. I feel like my friends would do the same exact thing to me, and they would say, honestly, you chose to go on vacation. That's on you. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry to break it to you, but I think that my friends would have done the same thing to me, and yeah, that's just unlucky.
That's tough. Oh, understood. I just want to know that was and that was probably the last time we played games. So you know, what you need to do is get MLB. Maddie plays that. We can play every night. Maddie is. What do you think, he has a job or something? We could do co-op every night. In fact, it got so bad that like people started booing him, and like we can't do co-op every night because we were losing viewers. We had to do co-op like once a week. Me and Maddie.
I'd rather shave my entire head than play MLB.
Why not? All we're gonna do is drink and talk shit.
Baseball in any way, shape, or form is worse than watching the grass grow.
No, it's not.
I went to one baseball game. I went to the Subway Series, the Mets versus the Yankees, and I wanted to just crawl into a hole and go to sleep. It was the most boring fucking experience in my life.
All right, Patty, how many people are on a baseball team?
Like 30.
How many people are on the field?
15.
Good.
Was I close?
How many outfielders are there?
4.
Okay. How many pitchers are there?
One. Well, there's one, but then there's like 3 more to take his place because that shit hurts. So like, I don't know, 4.
How many shortstops are there? That's the real question.
I'm gonna go with 2.
This is why you think baseball sucks. Right there. There it is. These are the people you can't listen to, chat. That's it. All right? Good job. You know, that's it. You know, W knowledge.
Baseball is boring!
Because you don't know what the fuck. Because you have no idea what's going on. You know what that is? That's like me watching you hide behind a rock and saying that shit is boring. Right? Because I have no fucking idea what's going on. Right? So I go and watch World of Tanks and you're behind a rock, not even shooting fucking things. Not even doing shit. You're just behind a rock hiding. I think this shit is boring because I don't know what the hell's going on. You just listen. You just explained that you have zero fucking baseball knowledge.
I know that there are 9 innings. I know. Ready? Mets, Yankees, Red Sox, White Sox, A's, Orioles. I think that's all I got.
Do you know anybody on the Yankees? Do you know 2 players on the Yankees right now?
Aaron Judge.
That was the one I thought you would know.
And Clint Frazier.
Jeter. Frazier.
No.
I don't know Frazier.
I think he went to the Yankees for like
he went to the Yankees. Clint Frazier.
I know that. It's because I have a thing for gingers and I love gingers and he's a ginger.
Roy's not a ginger.
No, he's not a ginger, but I would
and
like
he'll
to
never be a ginger. He'll never be a ginger.
I know I won't have redheaded kids. It's pretty unfortunate, but it's fine.
You think redheaded people are like good looking or something?
I love redheads. I would let Ron Weasley bend me over.
All right, no, see? No. Crazy. And my man is moving all the way to a rabbit asshole, Pennsylvania, to get bent over. And then, you know, before you know it, some redheads getting her. Nasty. Jeez, sign the papers. I think you guys should become like a streaming couple and do content.
I think so too. I think it'd be great at that.
And I think honestly, if the way I've watched your stream. Now I'm not gonna tell you that I watch often, like, but when I check in, and I think you are delightful and funny. I really do. And I think if someone managed your content, like your fiance who was moving up there, he's probably pretty good at it. I think you could be 10 times as successful as you already are. So if prime time, he's gonna put some work in. I think you got enough clips of saying stupid shit like that, alone. Yeah, you could farm. You could definitely farm. And then you get Royce streaming some Madden, and you guys doing like co-op streams and stuff. You guys would be so cute,
Yeah, co-op stuff. Yeah.
Yes, there's actually a Apex streamers that rated me last night called His and Hers or something. His and Hers.
Really?
Yes, and they're like a married couple and they stream together. They got like different cams and stuff. They got a crazy good setup. It's dope. You should definitely check them out. His and Hers. I think you guys could farm.
That's cute. Yeah.
There you go.
Wow. Dub, this was great. Thanks for having me on the podcast.
For sure. Was it everything you imagined?
It was even better than that.
There you go. I hope you learned some things. We will stay in tune. Is Maddie in the chat or one of my mods? Can we spam some Patty links in the chat so the boys can go follow? Because what do you have? How many followers do you have on the Twitch?
28,000.
There you go. 28,000. Top. All right, and what do we gotta do to spam to become? What's it called? Linsicum? Amacum? What's it called? Unicum. What do we gotta do? What do we gotta do to get Unicum?
You have to be better than like a certain amount of people that play the game.
Okay.
So the first thing you gotta do.
So
is
why isn't that your title all the time? Unicum grind.
Well,
is that not some people say I want to be a Unicum? Like when people play Apex, it's like this the Predator grind, or I'm grinding for Predator. I'm grinding for something. Like why don't you say Unicum grind?
Well, because I don't I don't really want to grind for Unicum, to be honest. I mean, like
that was crazy. All right.
What? That was literally a true statement in World of Tanks.
All right, we're gonna get canceled. We're gonna be on Kick next. There it is. There, just like that. There it is. All right, Pat, I'll make sure the boys tune in. I already see the boys in all the time. You would say TJ and Dottie are your favorites from our chat. Are there any other favorites that you know of?
So actually, Dottie pissed me off today. So I'm a little bit.
Honestly, Dottie's never pissed me off. Apparently, he pissed Skimbo and you off a lot. Ironhead, that's a good man too.
Like TJ, great. Ironhead, great. There are some other scattered people in there that show up sometimes. Like Eagles comes in sometimes. Maddie comes in sometimes. Sometimes we get Yukon. We haven't seen Yukon in a while. We get some people scattered here and there. But
there you go.
But yeah, Dottie pissed me off today.
What else is new? That's what he does.
That's what I'm saying.
You to come grind. All right, Patty. Well, we will check in. I appreciate you doing this for a while and talking about your. All right, what?
I'm mentally on my mouth.
This is nuts.
Sorry about that.
Jesus. All right, well, I'm glad you shared. You shared all your relationship information with us. Now we know more. And if you have any questions or any of your little concerns with your work, you can always ask me. I know I troll you a lot, but anything serious you need, you can ask for sure.
Thanks.
So
I appreciated your perspective. I'll definitely take that into mind moving forward.
For sure. But all right, Patty, I will stay in touch most definitely.
Bye.
There it is. Patty, gotta be a dub. She's gotta be a dub. Unban requests. Let me see. What's going on here, man? Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. Why is this like... What the fuck? Oh. Fucking dog shit. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Where we at? Where we at? Where we at? We got 16 unban requests, boys. I already see some nasty things going on in the unban requests. The answer. Soft ass mods. Damn, Shunny? Jason Kelsey. I don't know. I hate people that name themselves after other people. I hate that. Like, you're a human being in this world. Like, name yourself you. Nick Chickens. E10 is back. Whoa, whoa. I don't know who this person is. J Trill. Calvin Ice. He was suburb banned? He waited his time. Chibi Bands, J Flowers. Bro, Nightbot about to play some bullshit at number 9. At first you can see my chat logs. I tried to put real life shit. Oh my god. Alright, hold on. Catch my breath real quick. I tried to put real life shit by Buddy at first, but did not go through. So then I put it again like the Spotify title by Loki Sold, and I didn't put the artist after Nightbot. Put some all whatever it said. Then I said fuck Nightbot sold me and requested Nas right after, but it was kind of chalked with the first song request. So that's on me. I'll take it. Much love and support to always, brother. No glaze and shit. My fault for this request being long. So he requested a bad song? And he got banned? I'll tell you some here, J Free. I kind of unban everybody. Drunk Games. I don't like Drunk Games, I'll be honest. Don't like him. He's a troll. Riley Reed. Whoa, see, stuff like that you get banned for. You know, Eagle, we let him back. Brewski. He has a good eye. I wish I didn't swing at everything. Just like the girlfriend, that one isn't coming back. Tri-directional. That was sent to Zimbabwe. It's tough. Frankster. I was reacting to MLB being bad when I said sheesh. Okay. Well. What are we asking? I apologize for making fun of W losing an MLB game. I just had to say something about it being embarrassing. He got dogged by 10 plus runs. This is a good unban request right here. This is a good unban request right here. This is a good unbanny. Oh my gosh. Dub would destroy your friend Kyle. I don't know if that was really the one that he had to get banned on. Holy shit, what is this? A circle jerk. Oh man, boys. I think we should go find some just chatting streamers to go find for Maddie. What do we think, boys? Get Figgy, he knows them all. It's fucking wild. All right, boys, this was the Nita Podcast, episode 203. Thanks to Patty. Make sure you guys check in. She streams during the day most of the time. I check in when I can. I mean, the game, World of Tanks, kind of trash. How would we have an e-dating show? Where are we even going to find people? Where are we even going to find, where are we going to find people? I don't understand where do you get women for e-dating? Like, where do you get that? I would do it, but wouldn't you just run out of girls? You know, how do you get women? I would host it. I would 1,000,000% host it. Well, what if me and Patty had a dual host dating show? Because, obviously we aren't in the field of dating anymore, but we could have different perspectives and ask different questions to the contestants. Content. The problem is, where do you find contestants? I feel like people. No, but I feel like people have been trying to put E-Day shows on, but where do you find contestants for this? You know what I'm saying? Where do you find people? We would have to find somebody to hunt for the contestants. That's the biggest, you know what I'm saying? Insight gifted. Thank you, Insight. I'm not going to be the one to hunt for him. I'll tell you that right now. I'm not going to be the one to hunt for him. And the other thing is, I don't want to just do a show one time and then run out of women. For real. Royce is going to find him. My man Jeff with 5 gifted. Let's go, Jeff. Thank you. Yeah. I mean, I would do it. I would definitely do it. Insight with the gifted. Let's go, man. T. Claude. What's up? All right, let me wrap this show off. We can get back to it. One girl and have the guys try to win her. You think the guys would show out for one girl? Are they that big of suckers? I guess it's they want to be get some eyes to help promote their streams, I guess, or something. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't do no wild dumb shit. I can see if it was Amaranth or some shit. But apparently here at Nita Gaming, we don't support Amaranth. It'd be interesting to have a conversation between Amaranth's biggest supporter, Skimbo, and Amaranth hater, PC Patty. We'll see. I don't know. But anyway, this was a podcast. Let me know if you guys have any more ideas and comments. If you guys are actually on YouTube watching this, you guys are lords. E-Date show format broken down next podcast.